It's Madden NFL 24. And coming up, we'll see Dallas Goedert. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Eagles and the Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime.
GA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. Ortiz now throwing to start the drive. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it second down. Operating from the gun, Ortiz. Over the middle to Smith. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender.
It's caught inside the 25. Dallas Goedert, of course, he'll do well in this stadium. He's got a first down.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. He delivers another to Goedert, complete. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself, as his guys are able to extend their lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith, a 12-yard touchdown grab. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns. Off play action. Ortiz. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. He's across midfield. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Eagles are able. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's already accounted for 4 touchdowns in this first. Off the play fake. Ortiz. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers.
There he goes, right side. Big strides. Look at him go. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown number 22 on the season as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So what?
On the jump.
Ortiz throwing to start the drive. This to Arnold on the short pass. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown. 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been...
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Ortiz got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. He's got room past the 30. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. Touchdown. Quez Watkins, 97 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it. This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And now a throw there, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. All over in that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have taken a 5-touchdown. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Ortiz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays the game with great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Now a deep 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. Into space at the 45. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles extend this. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Now Ortiz on 1st and 10. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open.
And out now come the Eagles. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle here to Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, 46 yards. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense,